All right, here with Western Branch head basketball coach Paul Hall. His Bruins win at 72-45 here in their Bruin Classic to move to 7-3 overall. Coach, I think you finished up with about 23, 24 assists as a team, and about 17 or 18 of them from your top three scorers, and Ephraim Johnson, Cam Edmonds, and Bobby Johnson. So I guess needless to say, it's good to see your top scorers also be unselfish, right?
Well, that's the key to our team. The key to our team is playing together. We just talked about it. Unity. We're better. Our strength is when we play together. We can't play as a group of individuals. We can't have one guy trying to do it all. When we share the ball, we're tough to beat because we have so many guys that can put the ball in the basket.
Tallwood comes in with not the prettiest of records, although they did beat John Hanley earlier this year, and they got a first-year coach in Bryce Mitchell. And you guys have a lead of only about 5 or 6 in the half well, and then you begin the second half on a nice little, I think it was 14-3 type of run, and it was reminiscent. I remember last year when you played Wakefield, you were hitting threes and sharing the ball much like, is the key to your team, right?
Yeah, and that's the key. When we share the ball, everyone our defense increases, everyone seems to get engaged, but when we do a whole lot of dribbling and think my shot, we don't play as well. And that's what I talked to them about at halftime, was that we just were very lackluster. It was, one pass shoot, and, so I told them, I said, I challenged them. I said, either you're going to go ahead and be great or you're going to go ahead and look and just look phony. And so they picked it up and did a decent job this second half.
Like many of the top coaches and programs around, you guys challenged yourself by going to a holiday tournament. You played Middleburg Academy, and I'm drawing a blank on the other team. You played. There you go, Gaithersburg out of Maryland. Took a win, took a loss there. What did you kind of find out as you go into the new year about your squad when you took them out of town?
We're not very good on defense. We have to play better defense. We actually led Middleburg up to the fourth quarter. Then they outscored us 30-17 in the fourth quarter, and that was the deciding factor in the game. We lost by 9. We have to get better, helping on defense, moving our feet, and just staying in front of people. If we can score with anyone. As you saw tonight, we had 26 points at halftime, finished with over 7 points. So we can score with anyone, but we have to get better at stopping people.
When you have those surges and you're pretty deep in the backcourt, even you got some guys that come off the bench in that backcourt with Davon Jenkins, Miles Evans, are getting more playing time. And without that traditional big, what are you seeing kind of from the different lineups you're throwing out? Because you played a lot of your second unit in the
second half. I'll tell you about Warren Dickens, 33.
Yeah.
He played big. Now, he
3 blocks,
much.
Right?
Yeah, he hasn't played much at all. The kid came from South Carolina, just kind of feeling his way out in the system. And, Coach Thomas, my assistant coach, he said, hey, man, I got to feel him. Put Warren in there. And he played well. Jason Vaughn, sophomore, who's going to be pretty good, he picked up 3 early fouls. And then my other sophomore big, Quentin Dow, he's out of town with a family issue. Somebody next man up. And Warren was a guy that stepped up. He's a senior, so, it's kind of tough for him getting minutes, but he showed tonight I gotta find some time for him.
Well, it's always nice to win in your own holiday tournament, if you will, or as classic, I should say.
We've never lost.
There you go. That's a good thing to have. You're going to see some tough matches. Obviously, Kings Fork again, who you took one against. You beat Oscar Smith. You'll see them again. You got LC Bernard, Virginia Preps Classic. It's kind of strange in your region where it's split up into East-West. You got the teams with Thomas, Dale, and the other 3, Cosby, James River, and Franklin County, but you're all in the playoffs. Kind of as a coach, what's your outlook with it? I mean, everybody's going to say you want to get better game by game, day by day, right? But how do you kind of approach it?
Well, I'll be honest. What I've told my team is we want to have the number 1 seed. Okay. Because if I'm not mistaken, you get to play at home.
Right. And you get a bye, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Right, and we don't necessarily want to go on the road. If you have to end up going to Smith or Lansdowne, those are tough places to play. Or even if you have to go all the way out to Franklin County, those are tough places to play. So we want to try to win as many games as we can, get the top seed, and then see how the chips may fall. Now, if we don't get the top seed, it's going to be a battle with that. That in our region between us, Smith, and Lansdowne, because right now we're the teams with the better records. So we could almost cancel each other out.
Yeah. Well, I like it. Coach speaks like you're very honest. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thanks.